think most people in this space have got to the point of, just simply asking Claude sensible questions, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm smiling a little bit because I was in Parliament on Monday showcasing our new policy creating AI. So we don't think they're doing it well enough by themselves. And actually, it's a really good case where ideally you maybe don't let people just loose on Claude that don't really have the skills to use it, don't have a mental model. And the thing that really falls over is the critical thinking. People who are very good at critical thinking can assess the outputs that you get back. And they can then ask the right questions to improve it. They can figure out, where to check for the hallucinations. But when we build this kind of AI for, I think, very important use cases, we're trying to improve the use of evidence in policy making so that we have policies that succeed, that deliver, the right outcomes for people. Then you need to be building very structured, very factual, non-hallucinating AI that can reason but not make things up. And I don't think you can expect the average, say, politician to do that by themselves. So
you're saying the average politician isn't good at critical thinking?
I wouldn't like to be on record saying anything of the sort. No, well, it is actually quite a difficult skill, and I think we've really fallen down in the education system. I think it always has been a really crucial skill. And I remember a conversation shortly after ChatGPT came out, and one of my colleagues said, "I'm not worried about the children, they'll grow up with AI, they'll be fine." And I thought about it, and I sort of thought, well, okay, but I grew up with advertising. And still now, when I see an advert and it goes, 8 out of 10 women thought they looked 10 years younger looking, using this product, I go, ooh.
Yeah.
Because that's how psychology works, right?
Yes.
We're very credulous. Humans are deliberately credulous. We're a social species. We operate based on trusting other people, and actually very few people are liars. But we're not good at spotting being lied to. And if I couldn't adapt, and I know perfectly well, I read, my brain then kicks in and I go, if it says 8 out of 10, they picked 10 women off the Estee Lauder mailing list or whatever. and this isn't a robust statistical argument, but psychologically, the first thing that happens is I go, and I think the same thing happens with AI. And we should have taught our children critical reasoning to understand when politicians are lying to them, when advertisers are lying to them, when somebody's trying to persuade them to do something that's contrary to their best interest, pyramid selling schemes, all these sorts of things, and we didn't. And now with AI, you can industrialize misinformation. And accidentally we built systems that lie to us because they're trying to please us. We've trained them to please us. And all of that, if you're not teaching people critical thinking as that absolute core skill, and it doesn't come naturally.